Something that Mormons don't want you to know. Every event, every Halloween party, every casserole that shows up on your door, every conversation, every interaction that you have with the Mormon has one goal: facilitate an experience where you will feel the Spirit, and the Spirit will testify to you that the Mormon church is the only true church of God on earth. You just have to be baptized. Their goal is to be so nice, so generous, such a pleasant person that a non-member will look at them and they'll go, wow, there's something peculiar. That's quoting the prophets. Something so peculiar about that person. There's a light about them. All of these events, the goal is for the person to look around and be like, wow, this is such a loving, light environment. I want to be a part of this. You kind of become like this unspoken performer, and you're always trying to show off how happy you are, how happy your family is, and you're always like on. It slowly becomes like a second identity. The further along you get, as it starts to become your whole personality, your entire identity. Growing up, me and my siblings would always joke with our mom that like, you're so fake at church. Like, we call it her church voice. The second we would walk through the doors, my mom would just go, hi sister, hi brother so-and-so. The way that it strokes your ego when the nice persona lands and then it works, that just makes you more motivated to keep doing it and to get better at it and to just be the nicest Mormon who has the most successful track record with the non-members and with active members, because there's also the conversation of being so supportive to the other Mormons around you that you keep them in the church. And then when they hear something bad about Mormons, they'll go, I don't know, the experiences that I've had, they were so nice. They brought my family a casserole when my wife gave birth. It makes you stand out, and then you start normalizing the Mormon church in these non-members' lives. One day, something really bad will happen in their lives, whether it be a family member passes away, they lose a job. You're told as a Mormon, hey, go be an example, go serve them, because you want to kind of like get your foot in the door when they're vulnerable. This is literally the recipe for conversion. There's so much leadership in the church, and they all know what's going on in everyone's lives. Like, whether it be someone who's investigating the church or just like active Mormons, they report about it and then they come up with ways that they can serve you, and then you kind of become dependent on that community that you build. When they do get you to join the church, you start wanting to be that same thing for somebody else, and then you start becoming a performer, a nice person, professional. The vicious cycle just keeps going. Mormons do not lie. You know that this is what happens, even though I'm sure you're just going to keep reciting the softened version of what is actually going on, but you know that this is how it's done.
Get into this beat though.